Hello, I want to say Happy Black History Month to the African diaspora, and I also want to take this time to remember my ancestors. I'm going to share a little bit of my genealogy. I am 32% Nigerian, and I am proud to say that I am an African woman. But I also want to talk a little bit of the lineage of my people. Originally, Nigeria was not the name of my people's land. Originally, they called it Igbo land. Igbo land was the land of many high priests. They had their own ways of life before it was destroyed by the Europeans. I also want to say this. Slavery is not our history. Slavery was a pause in our history. The year was 1803. Igbo Landing is a historic site in Denmark Creek on St. Simons Island in Glenn County, Georgia. In 1803, one of the largest, saddest events happened in history for our enslaved ancestors. When the Igbo Landing captives, from what we know now as Nigeria, were taken to Georgia coast in May of 1803, the Igbos and other West African captives arrived in Savannah, Georgia on a slave ship, the Wanderer. They were purchased for an average of $100 each by slave merchants John Cooper and Thomas Spalding, to be resold to a plantation on the nearby St. Simons Island. The chained slaves were packed under a deck of a coastal vessel, the York, which would take them to Simons. During the voyage, approximately 75 Igbo slaves rose in rebellion, took control of the ship, drowned the capturers, and in the process caused the grounding of a ship at Dunbar Creek. The sequence of events that occurred next remains unclear. It is known only that the Igbo merchants arose singing, led by their chief. Then at his direction, they walked into the marshy waters of Dunbar Creek, ending their lives. And the song, I don't know the language of the Igbo, but I'm going to sing a little bit of what it might sound like. And it's a song that we sing here in America during the civil rights movement. My singing is not the best, but I'm going to sing what it might have sounded like. Oh, freedom, oh, freedom, oh, freedom over me. And before I be a slave, I'll be buried in my grave and go home to my Lord and be free. They sang, walking into the marshy river. Because they knew death would be better than to be enslaved for the rest of their life. And there's also a saying that I love. The Haitians said it when they had the Haitian Revolution. Give me freedom or give me death. Either way, I will be free. So don't believe for 1 minute that our ancestors was happy being enslaved, because they were not. They fought with every fiber of their being to be free. And most of them ended their lives before they allowed themselves to be subjugated to mistreatment.